town. It's a nice morning. Kind of cool, but a little muggy. Going on over at the train station. Oh, look who it is. It's Civil War Trails installing a new sign. Let's head over and see what this is all about. All right, we're gonna go across now. Oh, I was just randomly walking around doing a live video, and here you guys.
But yet it's not on the Civil War Trails program.
That's neat. I'm kind of surprised.
We're fixing it. It's been fixed.
Good, thank God. Thank God. So what is this? The hub of history. Gettysburg's train station.
So this sign itself is meant to sort of be just kind of a tidbit, like a snack bite for visitors who are walking down the street, tell them a little bit about the history of the building. Of course, Lincoln will get off the train here, and then the federal surgeons who were in the building before, during, and after the battle.
Right.
And then hopefully entice them to come on inside and take a tour and explore the new exhibit.
It's a good point. A lot of people don't realize this was a kind of a hospital.
And neither did we until we got the text from Wayne Motts.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, amazing. we only understood its history to be associated, of course, with Lincoln.
Yeah, and I think most people,
brief moment.
Right, most people make that mistake. Well, not mistake, but that under that impression that it's only famous because of Lincoln. Well, that's cool. And then you're doing another one today.
So we're going to head down the street, over to the Shriver House in a little while to install the second Civil War Trail sign in downtown Gettysburg.
About the Shriver House.
Indeed.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I mean,
I'm sure Nancy's pumped too.
She's very excited about it.
Yes.
I mean, like we were just discussing with Lincoln here at the train station. That I think most people who come to Gettysburg and they think about the battlefield, and not necessarily impact on the women and children who were here downtown.
Yeah. And that's changing a lot now. I mean, I know on the show we start focusing more on the civilian stuff because that's what people are interested in. It's old people like me and older who are interested in what happened on the battlefields. But it's the younger generation that come in, they're more interested about the human interest stories. Do you find that to be true?
I do.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be just about citizens as opposed to soldiers.
Oh yeah, no.
But when you tell the story of a soldier's experience on day 3, don't talk about what regiment he was in and how his battalion maneuvered. Maybe use his writing, his own words about how scared he was at that moment.
Yes, that you can relate to.
But also too, Matt, not to be ageist as you just joked on yourself, but a lot of people who have come to Gettysburg, they come to Gettysburg because they know all these military stories. They know about day 1, day 2, and day 3. They don't know what this town is going to look like for the preceding months and years.
Right.
They don't know about the retreats, so hopefully we'll add Monterey Pass and places like Hagerstown and Wapping Heights to the program in the future.
Okay.
So the campaign has a long life, as you and your viewers are well
aware. And you're right. Like the people, maybe they've seen the movie, and the movie, unless you get the director's cut, does the only civilian anything is, I thought the war was in Virginia. Right? That one line.
That's very
but
true.
in the director's cut, you have a little bit more, which isn't particularly well done. I think that's why they cut it. But
maybe when I bought the double VHS set, it didn't come with the director's cut. But
no,
I
it
just
didn't.
aged myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wore out one of those and had to get a second one, and then finally I replaced that with the DVD.
I worked my butt off in elementary school to buy that double VHS set.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it wasn't cheap.
Well, I must, if I could get you to swing right.
Sure.
Highlight these two guys. On the left there is Jason Schaefer, Director of Operations, and on the right is Chris Brown, Assistant Director of Civil War Trails. So you were
big fan of your music, Chris Brown.
We hear that often. We always get invited to cool places too, thanks to Chris.
And then he shows up and people are like, wait, what? Not quite the one we were thinking of.
Right. Well, this is the whole full-time staff for Civil War Trails to cover all 6 states.
Really? All 3 of you are it?
This is it. We have 2 part-time folks back in the office, as it were, helping us out. But yeah, this is the whole team. So you've caught us in a rare moment here.
Yes.
In the field, most people are like, how do you guys get to so many places? Well, we spend most of our life in the pickup trucks.
Wow,
and
really?
We pop out and do this.
That must be kind of fun, though.
It is a lot of fun. We got some hard opinions on barbecue. Traveling.
I bet you do.
Don't we have hard opinions on barbecue?
Yeah.
We've seen some funny things. We've seen some sad things. We've seen some Civil War sites that I don't think most people would ever imagine.
Oh, I would imagine. Speaking of barbecue, which state has the best barbecue?
I don't think you can answer that. Is there a verdict on the state that has the best barbecue?
No.
So I'm gonna try to speak for everybody. The best barbecue has to be paid for in cash, will likely not have an Instagram or Yelp page associated with it. And if you see the smoke rolling, stop.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what time of day.
No, you're right.
Brisket could be had for breakfast.
It's like the best seafood that you're gonna get, best crabs you're gonna get are.
You can't make this on the plane.
No, you can't. I was picking somebody up, so it didn't matter. All right. Well, so then this is gonna go up. Shriver, do you have other ones that are in the works for Gettysburg?
Well, so I don't want to give it all away. So on this trip, it's going to be like 3.5 days, and this is one of 34 signs that we're doing. So friends, if you think you've been to a Civil War Trail site, stop back again, because we are often updating content on old signs. So,
right.
For example, when we leave here today, we're heading down to Shenandoah County, Virginia. Signal Knob and Strasburg are getting changes to their existing Civil War Trail signs. Yesterday, we saw our friends at Fort Frederick. We were at Comus Inn, which got a new Civil War Trail sign. So this one that we're doing today in the Shriver House are 2 of 34 just on this trip. So Adams County, we have a few applications in. We're working with the folks at Monterey Pass. We're thinking about the Battle of Fairfield. So again, talking about the Gettysburg retreat route. Some conversations about stuff up in Bendersville. We have a sign now in Littlestown. But we just received a package of 12 Civil War Trail sites for York, Pennsylvania, so or in and around York County. So everything from Dillsburg and the raids up there, all the way through Wrightsville, of course. For those of you who really know the Gettysburg campaign, you'll know about the burning of the Wrightsville Bridge. So we're busy, Matt.
That's
real
great.
Busy.
Somebody in the comment, History Savior 1941 said, I thought more people worked for Civil War Trails. That is interesting. So you apparently are doing good work out there that enough people think you have a huge staff. It's just the 3 of you.
Fueled by caffeine and whiskey.
And how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
37.
Yeah. Age. You got the energy to do it.
It's a balance, friends, of caffeine and whiskey to keep it going.
Yeah.
No, we have three full-timers, as you see here, and 2 part-timers in the back. So our staff collectively will take applications from people. So this is a crowdsourced program. So if you know of a cool Civil War site in one of our 6 states, what we'll do is we'll work with you to help fundraise, to put the sign in and add the directional signs. And put you all on the maps.
You gave me one of those, and I had nowhere to put it, but now that we're moving into a new studio, it's going on the wall in there.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we'll work with you all to help take the research that Civil War, take the story, how you draft that content. What we're going to do is we're going to take that content, we'll get it out to the broader world, make sure that everybody kind of understands what you're trying to say, and then once everybody's cool with it, we build it together into a Civil War Trail sign like you see here, put you on the map, and then you are part of the family.
What are the 6 states?
So we have Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina.
Okay. Are you looking to add states or?
I love Kentucky. Cite the list
Kentucky.
Before. Yeah. Would be good. Bourbon-rich territories.
Oh yeah, that's what you're looking for.
But you know, there's some cool stuff in Delaware too. Every once in a while, people reach out to us from Delaware. But not just adding sites. So for those of you who are watching this morning or will watch this later, if you stumble across a Civil War Trail sign and it's in bad shape, send me an email. Let me know. If you stumble across a Civil War Trail sign because you're doing research and you find an error on our signs, shoot me an email. Let me know. We can work together to update the sign. I mean, again, this is a crowdsourced program.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're out there, just snap a sign selfie and throw it up on the socials for us. Our sponsors love to see that.
What email address would they use?
You can use executive-director@civilwartrails.org, or you can just hit us up on the website. But yeah, I mean, let us know if a sign looks bad. If you're developing research, if you have a photo of your ancestor who is in one of the actions or camps, share it with us. And you know, the worst case scenario is we don't have room to put it on there, but we'd love everybody to be involved with the program.
How long is the process to if somebody says, hey, I got this site in my town, here's a story, blah, 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 you should do a sign, and you guys go, that's a good idea, let's do it. How long does it take until you're putting the sign up?
Great question. So, friends, don't let friends tell you people don't like the Civil War. We have so many applications right now, it's about to get loud.
Yep.
We have so many applications right now. We're running on a backlog of about a year.
It's going to get a year, okay.
Nerds, I know you got your history locked down. But the hardest part tends to be getting property owner permission to put in a sign where the event took place. Because not all things are publicly accessible.
And then they may not want people gawking at their property and hanging around.
Every once in a while, we'll get somebody who buys an old bed and breakfast or a winery or an old building that was a brewery, and they want to, highlight the Civil War history, and they're like, oh, this is going to be great. And we put them on the program, and we're like, we got people riding by 2, 3 in the morning. Stop going by Civil War like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a good problem to have. We don't really rotate a lot of stuff off. But what we'll do is we'll shift the sign to a location where you can still be standing where the event took place, but you can see it clearly in front of you. It is very cool to be at the helm of the program and serve each one of you and all of your research. So keep it coming.
Great. Thanks, Drew.
Thanks, man.
I'm glad I accidentally bumped into you today.
Likewise. Well timed, sir. But you didn't bring us coffee.
Well, I only have 2 hands and one has to hold a phone.
Well, if anybody needs to be caffeinated,
it's you guys.
That it's you.
Oh, thanks, Drew.
Thanks.
All right, folks, that's it for now. As I walk back home, I'm going to start another video over on our Instagram. Well, maybe I'll do it here too. A house caught on fire last night, and I'll take you by to see what's left of it. Sad. It's one of those big old beautiful Victorian homes. So that's it. All right, have a good one.